I'm gonna go to the next option from workflow, and it's related to build texture. Click on that and you will have a tab like this. I'm gonna explain again one by one all of these parameters. I'm gonna start with texture type. Why we are building texture? We use build texture in order to project photo colors onto a mesh blend multiple images together. The second purpose is to create a 2D texture maps that wraps around the 3D model. It's very useful for UV mapping. And also it's worth to mention that without texture, our model looks gray. With texture, it looks more realistic. Okay, the first part is related to texture type, as I showed you before in the new tab of the software. The first one is diffuse map, that is the most common that we are using for our processing. It's creating normal color texture RGB and used for realistic visual models. For this purpose, I'm going to put these options. The next one is occlusion maps. It can create a grayscale texture that simulates soft shadows in corners, cracks, and deep areas of the model. As I said before, I'm going to use the first one, diffuse map. As you can see here, we have a source data, and also I'm going to explain what they are saying. Source data, this tells Metashapes where to get color information from. Then it's an important one. The first option is images, and it's recommended to use this one. It's using original photos, has highest quality, and it's the most accurate color. The second option of source data is a 3D model. Since we don't have any 3D models, I'm going to put an image. The next parameter is mapping modes. We have different ones such as generic, orthophoto, adapted orthophoto, spherical, single camera. The most common is generic, as I remember, and the mapping mode is defining how the 2D texture is wrapped up onto the 3D model. As I said before, the first one is generic and it's recommended. It's used for most objects. The second one is adaptive orthophoto and it's good for aerial surveys projects. The third one is orthophoto for flat surfaces. When we imagine the surface is flat. And the last one is spherical and cylindrical for round objects. As I said before, I'm going to put on generic and I'm going to go to the next parameters. It's a blending mode. Here also we have different blending modes from mosaic, average, max intensity, mean intensity, and also we have disabled options. The most important one is mosaic that I'm gonna use in this tutorial too. What blending mode is doing is to control how overlapping photos are combined. The first option is mosaic and it's choosing best pixels from each image and produces sharp and clean textures. And I recommended to put on that. The next one is average. It's enabling, it's blending all image together and can look slightly blurry. The next one is max intensity and also mean intensity. It's for special cases and it's rarely used. And until now it's good. I'm gonna put on mosaic as its default. And we have a texture size count. In the next part, as you can see, we have a default value here. It's saying it's using to determine the resolution of the texture maps. Here I have provided several. values that you can use. It depends on what you want. You can increase or decrease these values. For good quality, you can use these values. For highest details, you can use this one. And very highest details, you can use these values too. Okay, until now it's good. And we can go to the advanced part. It's asking to keep on enabled hold filling. It's filling gaps where image don't fully cover the mesh. It's recommended to keep it on. And for the last one, we have enabled ghosting filter. What this filter is, it reduces or removes ghost effects. What is ghost effects? For example, an object moves between photos, vegetation moves due to the wind, and etc., or car or people. Okay, everything is until now is okay, and I defined all part of these tabs. Right now, I can click on OK. Again, it's gonna take a while in order to be finished, and I have to wait until that time a little. Okay, when it's done, you can see a better visualization of what you did before. Compared to the base cloud, we have a better visualization, better clarity, and this is a very good result that we reached based on building mesh.